have made myself perfectly clear, Miss Carlson. I do not tolerate laziness on this job. You must have all the beds made neatly by noon, all the rooms cleaned thoroughly by 4 o'clock, and you must have the dining table set impeccably by 5:30 so that we can serve supper precisely at 6. Now, do I need to explain this yet again?
No, ma'am. I think I finally understand.
Finally, here at Wilcox's Western Bed and Breakfast, we keep our guests well accommodated. And that means sticking to our schedule. I hope you're prepared for the demands of keeping this establishment in pristine condition.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be trying my hardest to keep up.
I hope so. Now, do you remember how to greet the guests?
Oh, I think so. Welcome to Wilcox's Western Bed and Breakfast. The best place for a little taste of the wild, wild west in the tropics.
Not bad, but I'll be keeping my eye on you. Any sign of incompetence, you'll be looking for employment elsewhere.
Yes, ma'am.
I'd be on my toes if I were you. I've seen more young girls pass through this place than you can imagine. The old bat goes through 2 or 3 meets a season.
That goes through?
You know.
Oh dear, she murders them? What have I got myself into, Beatrice?
No, she gives them the axe.
Huh?
Not literally the axe, she just sends them away.
To where?
The unemployment line.
Oh dear, she fires them?
Either that or they quit. They can't handle the pressure.
Well, it's a good thing I have a sweet face and a charming presence. At least, that's what my trainer down at Maids R Us told me when I graduated from the training program. Good service, she told me, requires nothing more than a sweet face, a charming presence, and a plate piled high with pancakes. Oh, pancakes for the guests, that is.
Well, she never worked at this place. With all the running around we do, you'll need bandages for the blisters on your feet to go along with those pancakes. And to think, I once had a charming presence and a sweet face, too.
Oh dear, what happened?
The old bat used some of her own charm to turn this face sour.
Oh, how awful.
Whew, that was quite a walk from the dock.
Oh, just nearly a mile inland. Oh, the sky looks awfully dark. But for sure it would start raining before we made it.
Welcome to Wilcox's Western Bed and Breakfast, the best place for a little taste of the wild, wild west in the tropics.
Hello, we're here to check in. Christine and Freddie Franklin.
Oh, Christine, it's so wonderful to have you back. Do you remember me? No worries. See, the sweet face is gone. I'm Beatrice Gugelheimer, the cook.
Oh, Beatrice, I didn't even recognize you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Your aunt told us you'd be staying here this week.
Yes, we're here for the Notting family reunion. Oh, and it's Freddie and I's honeymoon.
Yep, just married yesterday.
Is that so? Well, congratulations. Connie, could you go get Mrs. Wilcox and let her know that her niece Christine has arrived?
I'll find your aunt right away.
Thank you, dear.
Poor thing is gonna get eaten alive. Well, I better head back to the kitchen and finish preparing the afternoon chuck.
Oh, what's a chuck?
It's a snack. In Western terms, her aunt makes us talk like cow people to the guests.
Oh,
Stupid.
well.
Well, this place looks great. I really couldn't imagine a Western-themed bed and breakfast in the Virgin Islands until I saw it with my own eyes.
Oh, isn't it fun? I haven't been here since I was just a little girl. It'll be so nice to see Aunt Gretchen again.
Yeah, well, a family reunion isn't exactly the most romantic way to spend a honeymoon, but free is free.
Well, it's not much of a family reunion anyway. It's just Aunt Gretchen that owns this old place. Somehow, she manages it all by herself. And it's just my cousins Rachel and Stefan who are coming. They're all that's left of the Notting family, really. Or at least the parts we keep in touch with.
Howdy there, partners!
Oh, Aunt Gretchen!
Oh, my little Christine, look how you've grown. Wow, you're a woman now.
Oh, thank you. You look wonderful.
Thank you, dear. Oh, and this handsome young cowboy must be...
Freddie, yes.
It's a pleasure meeting you, Aunt Gretchen. Christine's told me so much about you.
Oh, flattering, I hope.
Of course.
So, Freddie, what business are you in?
Actually, I was planning on being a detective.
Is that so?
Yeah, right now I just work the evening security shift at a shopping mall. I haven't been accepted into the police academy yet, but...
But he plans to apply soon. Freddie is going to be a big detective someday, aren't you, sweetie pie?
Well, I wish you luck. And tell me, you two, how was the wedding?
Oh, it was wonderful. Exactly what I wanted. Just a small, simple wedding. Freddie, me, and a flock of white doves.
I'm surprised she even let me invite the minister. Christine just wanted a small, simple ceremony.
Oh, and little Freddie looked adorable in his tuxedo. I just wanted to pinch his little cheeks.
How sweet.
Well, it was so generous of you to let us stay. We're just so glad we could make it.
Yeah, thanks, we really do appreciate it.
Oh, nonsense. This is what family is for. It's a honeymoon and a family reunion all rolled into one for you two. Oh, and speaking of family, your cousin Rachel and her husband Robert checked in just a few hours ago.
Oh, Rachel! I haven't seen her in years. Oh, and are those of us here for the family reunion the only guests this week?
Absolutely not. This is our busy season. Wilcox's Western Bed and Breakfast is completely booked for the next several months.
Well, it looks beautiful, and little Freddie can't wait for his pancakes.
Yes, well, when your uncle died, I decided to renovate the main rooms and always have a housekeeper on staff to help me keep things tidy.
Oh.
I believe you met the new maid, Connie Carlson.
Yeah, she is such a charming presence.
And such a sweet face.
Well, she's only been here a few hours, and I'm not sure how much longer she's gonna last. And of course, you remember Beatrice, the cook.
Of course, we were just speaking. I didn't even recognize her.
Yes, well, I can take credit for that.
Oh. Is the secret still here?
Of course.
Secret?
Yes, this old place has got a secret, but we're not telling you yet. Not unless you're a good little boy, Freddie.
Well, we'll see if Freddie can find it out on his own. That'll be a fun little game now, won't it?
If there's one thing you need to know about Aunt Gretchen, it's that she loves to play games.
We play a variety of games in the evenings here. The guests simply adore it. Oh, and tomorrow's our weekly movie night.
Oh, yes.
Enough chit-chat. The two of you must be exhausted from your trip. How about I show you two to your room? The hood down to honeymoon suite.
Freddie, get the bags.
Yes, dear.
Oh, these are heavy. Who needs this many clothes?
We're only staying here 3 days.
Oh, we need to hire a busboy.
Who was that? That sweet old lady can't be the same nasty woman who hired me.
Oh, that's her all right. I've been working here almost 20 years, and Mrs. Wilcox always treats the guests like cream and the staff like mud pies. It's like working for two different women.
Oh dear.
You'll get used to it.
I do hope so. What on earth is that?
Well, it's not Halloween, so either he's here to save us from the evil Mrs. Wilcox, or someone's just escaped from the loony bin.
Welcome to Wilcox's Western Bed and Breakfast, the best place for a little taste of the wild, wild west in the tropics. Can I help you, sir?
I have a reservation.
Name?
The Night Crusader.
Oh dear, Beatrice, I can't find his name in the registry book.
You better go find Mrs. Wilcox. I have to get back to the kitchen.
Stupid.
Excuse me, just 1 minute.
Miss Carlson, what are you doing leaving the gas stand at the chicken den?
I was just coming to find you. I can't find the gentleman's name in the registry book.
Well, you're not getting off to a very good start now, are you? How hard is it to find a guest's name and show him to his room?
Sorry, ma'am.
Hello, sir. What can I do for you?
Reservation for the Night Crusader?
Oh, let me see here. No, I don't see a Mr. Crusader here. When did you make the reservation?
It was about a month ago.
No, I'm sorry. The only reservations I have here are for a Mr. Camp and a Mr. Steele.
That's me, Steel. A month ago, I was going by the name of Steel. Warrior of Steel.
Oh, I see. You have multiple personalities. Well, they always say two is better than one. Mrs. Carlson, can you show Mr. Night Crusader to his room, please? The Wyoming room.
Right this way.
no way I'm gonna suffer through the agony of rooming next to the three of you. We'll just see what Mrs. Wilcox has to say about it.
Oh, go ahead and state your complaints.
Mrs. Wilcox, I need to converse with you right away.
Well, ladies, what is it?
I cannot room next to these three barbarians. I refuse to neighbor to any person who hunts animals.
Well, what? Would you prefer we hunt humans? I mean, I can sure think of a Yankee I'd like to see hanging above my mantle.
I think she's talking about you.
Oh, you disgust me. You just disgust me. And you two, you disgust me too.
Now, Miss Matthews, you know I can't stop my guests from hunting.
You know, we got as much a right to hunt as you got to twirl them little needles back and forth. Hunting's why we came here. We got the best tip of the best squirrels on any territory of the good old United States of America are found on this here island. Isn't that right, Carla Jo?
That's right, Ron and A. There ain't nothing like hunting squirrels.
Yes, this island's home to a variety of nature's most useful resources that... Wait a second. Squirrels, you say? Here, on an island.
Yeah, pretty darn shocking. The squirrel population hadn't been controlled yet, ain't it?
But this is a tropical island. You'll never find...
I know, you must be worried about all them breeding and multiplying. But don't get too upset, ma'am. We'll take care of this problem in no time.
And get some good squirrel meat in the meantime. We'd be killing 2 birds with 1 stone, or 2 squirrels for that matter. As long as we're hunting, I'll be happy.
Oh, Mrs. Wilcox, I come here every year to clear my mind, relax, and knit. If I have to subject myself to these barbarians, I might just go a little crazy and what? I don't know, but I can assure you, it won't be good for you or your sisters.
Now, Miss Matthews, why don't you just sit down, have a nice cup of tea while you knit? It's iced.
Yeah, maybe it'll help cool your hot Yankee temper.
And ladies, how about you let me store your rifles in the locking cabinet? Miss Matthews might be able to knit a bit more easily knowing that the firearm is locked up.
Well, all right. We wouldn't want to get Miss Matthews upset now, would we?
Yeah, there's nothing worse than a Yankee blowing her top.
And who knows, maybe, in the meantime, she could knit herself some clothes that fit.
Well, pardon me for a living, but I do believe I have the right to dress as I please. There's nothing wrong with showing a little skin in an effort to attract the opposite sex. I am a former Las Vegas showgirl after all.
Oh yes, Miss Matthews retired from dancing to become a professional knitter. She's now our nation's current knitting champion.
I can knit 1 pearl too faster than anyone in the country.
And she's also president of the Animal Rights Organization. Mammals, amphibians, and reptiles, oh my. I'm sure the 4 of you could find some to talk about over a glass of iced tea with all those interests.
I doubt that, Miss Wilcox.
Well, give it a try. And when you're ready to go hunting, just tell me and I'll fetch your rifles from the cabinet.
Hey, Aunt Gretchen, Christine was just wondering if you had any extra towels.
Oh, yes, I'll get Miss Carlson to bring you some.
Thanks.
Say, who's this cutie?
My name's Freddie Franklin, and yours is,
Lola Matthews, national knitting champion and former Las Vegas showgirl, originally from New York City. I'm pleased to meet your acquaintance.
And I'm Christine, his wife.
Pleased to meet your acquaintance as well.
Oh, say, honey, she's like a national knitting champion or something. That practically makes her a celebrity. Say, can I just get an autograph right here, or maybe a phone number as well?
Yes, well, Freddie and I need to be heading back to our room now, don't we?
Yeah, excuse us.
Oops. I dropped your pen, Mr. Franklin.
You can call me Freddie if you want.
Freddie!
What?
I said no! What have I told you about talking to strangers?
Sorry, honey.
What's that broad's problem?
Gee, I wonder. You sure do have a way of making enemies, don't you?
I don't have to stand here and listen to the 3 of you berate me. I'm going back to my room to knit in peace and quiet.
Go ahead. Nobody's gonna miss you.
Well, that's one Yankee gal with no class.
Sure is.
How many times do I have to tell you to leave extra towels in the guest room, Miss Carlson?
Miss Wilcox, this is only the first time you've had to tell me.
Don't get fresh with me unless you're in the mood to start looking for a new place to earn a paycheck.
Miss Wilcox?
Oh, hello. I didn't realize you ladies were still out here. Sure are. Yep. Oh, and run along, Miss Carlson, and take your time. Now, how are you ladies enjoying your iced tea?
It's great, but about our rifles.
Oh, they're as safe as can be. You wouldn't want to go hunting now anyway. It looks like that tropical storm is about to hit.
All right, well, just call us when it's time for supper then.
All right, will do.
Checking in.
Oh, you must be Mr. Neil Camp.
That would be me.
And you are?
They're just small mom trick that I manage. We're passing through this place on the way to our next gig.
Oh.
This is Minnie. That is Millie. Mickey. Mikey. Morty. And this is Molly. Molly here is the one who suggested a short stay at this place.
Oh, good. Well, I'm sure Mimes will keep the mood here calm and quiet. Oh, and by the way, are you sure that you wanted 4 guest rooms? Because we got a family room with separate beds that should be spacious enough for all of you.
We need our own rooms, lady. I drive these kids from show to show, watch their costumes, and I take 50% of their salaries. I don't room with them.
I see.
I think I'd go crazy if I'd be cooped up in a room with a bunch of mimes. Yes, just like that. I sure know how to find talent, don't I?
Sure do. Well, your rooms are ready and waiting for you. Oh, Miss Carlson can show you the way.
Right this way.
Thank you. Come on, moms.
Mr. March, I'm glad to see you come out of your room. As you can see, the afternoon chuck is out.
And at precisely 3 o'clock, just like your brochure says.
Oh, yes, we pride ourselves in being on time. You might want to mention the promptness of the service here at Wilcox's Western Bed and Breakfast on that little hotel review of yours.
Yes, but the brochure indicates that the snack is edible. Talk about an overcooked biscuit. I nearly broke a tooth on this thing.
Oh, what a shame.
I won't make mention of it in my review, though.
Oh, good.
I won't have any room after writing about the small room, the lumpy bed, and the wonderful view of the trash bin from my window.
Yes, well, how about I get Miss Carlson to spruce things up a little for you?
Ah, the afternoon chuck is out. I am starving, darling.
Oh, hello, dears. How did you rest?
Ah, that lie down was just what we needed after such a long flight in. And Aunt Gretchen, these biscuits are simply divine. Heavenly.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'll have to tell Beatrice you enjoyed them. Oh, by the way, Christine checked in just a few minutes ago.
Ah, Christine, I am anxious to see her. I hear she was just wed.
Oh, yes, her husband certainly is a handsome fella. Let me see if I can go find him for you. I'll be right back, Mr. March.
Oh, how do you do?
Well, you look familiar.
Well, maybe you've seen us perform. We are stars of the stage. We've been in over 45 regional theatrical productions. And always together. Not to mention we are husband and wife. We are co-stars on the stage and in life. Isn't that right, darling? Yes.
Yes, I remember you. Stefan and Suzanne Livingston. I saw you once in The Elms of Passion.
One of my finest roles. And mine as well.
Well, I should hope not. I believe I referred to the show as trite and overstated, and your performances as self-indulgent.
Wait, did Aunt Gretchen say Mr. March? As in Joel March?
Yes.
As in the nastiest theater critic on the West Coast?
Correction, the former nastiest theater critic on the West Coast. I am now the nastiest hotel critic on the East Coast.
Ah, I recall hearing that you no longer write for Theater Monthly.
I now write for Hotel Weekly.
What happened? Readers couldn't handle your bitterness? Or was it the jealousy?
I take pride in the bitterness, but jealousy over what?
I must assume that anyone who writes with such contempt for artists like ourselves must be jealous of our artistic abilities.
Trust me, my little friend. I consider myself lucky never to have been mixed up with you and your crowd of overcomplicated, undereducated bohemians. Where did you even learn to that nonsense you refer to as art?
We both attended Juilliard for a time.
Juilliard?
That's right.
Never heard of it.
I will not stand here and put up with this.
Stephane, save this emotion for the stage, darling. Practice your breathing exercises.
Stephane!
Ah, Christine, you look wonderful.
Thank you.
Mwah, mwah.
Oh, it's wonderful to see you, darling. And this is my husband, Freddie Franklin.
How do you do?
It's a pleasure.
And this is my wife, Suzanne.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, darling.
Oh. I was just showing Freddie around the bed and breakfast.
Did you tell him about the secret yet?
What is this secret that everyone keeps talking about?
I'll give you a little hinty hint, sweetie. It's found somewhere right here in this room.
This room?
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Do you notice anything that looks out of the ordinary?
No, but, you know, I'm not really the most perceptive person.
Oh, I know, sweetheart, but you try. Remember, you're perceptive enough to notice you wanted to marry me.
Is that little cousin Christine attached to that man's leg?
Rachel, how are you?
Hello, Stephane, Suzanne.
Oh, looks like the family reunion has officially begun. I'll get the help to get us some tea.
I don't believe you would have the chance to meet my husband, Dr. Robert Shanklin.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Shanklin. And this is my husband, Freddie.
Pleasure.
Wait, let me guess. Polish? No. With those eyes and cheekbones, you must be Russian.
Yes, Russian would be my first guess as well.
Oh, my family's Ukrainian, actually.
Darn it, I was so close. But they must be from Eastern Ukraine. Am I correct?
How did you two know that?
Oh, well, that's easy. Rachel and Robert are anthropologists, specializing in human origins. They travel around the world digging up human remains in remote villages.
How morbid.
Oh, hello. I did not see you there.
Hey, would you care to join us?
No.
He doesn't seem to be in the best mood.
Oh, don't mind him. He's just a bitter journalist.
Now, Rachel, your mother was...
Ida, one of Gretchen's sisters.
And mine was Agnes, one of Gretchen's 4 sisters.
Wait, 4?
Oh, yes. We don't know what happened to the 4th sister, but Aunt Gretchen, Aunt Ida, Aunt Agnes, and my mother were all inseparable when they were alive. The
That's
3 of
why-
us practically grew up together.
That's why these family reunions are so much fun. We get to reminisce. Ever since our mothers died, we haven't seen much of each other, and we all sort of went our own separate ways.
Has anyone seen my needle?
Needle. I've heard of looking for a needle in a haystack, but at a bed and breakfast?
Silly. It's not a tiny sewing needle, it's a big needle for knitting. I put it somewhere and can't seem to find it. Well, hello again, cutie.
Hi.
Why don't you try looking in your room? I'm sure you'll find it there.
Okay, but be on the lookout for my needle.
Well, Robert and I better head back to our room and finish unpacking. We'll catch up with you later.
It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you too.
Suzanne and I should retire as well.
We'll see you at supper, darlings. Ta-ta.
Well,
Well, what?
what do you have to say for yourself?
About what?
Every time Miss Knitting Needles comes in the room, you look like your eyes are about to pop out of your skull!
No, I only have eyes for you.
If I see you looking at her one more time, I'll scream bloody murder!
I can't see her. She's not even in the room.
What? That wasn't me. It sounded like Aunt Gretchen.
Aunt Gretchen is on the floor of the hallway.
What? Bring her in here.
back might be the problem. Well, is she unconscious?
Oh my gosh.
No, she's not unconscious. She's dead.
What is all the racket?
We heard a scream!
The old lady's dead!
Dead?
Oh dear!
No! No! If only I'd been there in time. If only I'd been quicker, more efficient. Why must this innocent blood be spilled? Whoever is responsible for this gruesome world we live in will pay. They'll pay!
Is he serious?
Deadly.
Hey, that knife came from the kitchen. Someone must have taken it when I wasn't around. Mrs. Wilcox was murdered with her own knife.
Oh dear.
You guys, I found this note by her body. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
It's written in a strange orange ink. There was an old woman named Gretchen. The thought of her kept me up retchin'. I took a sharp knife and ended her life, but me don't never be catchin'.
Sounds like someone had it in for Aunt Gretchen.
The poem is kind of catchy, though.
What are we going to do with Aunt Gretchen? We can't just leave her lying here in the middle of the living room floor.
Don't they normally put bodies on ice?
We have ice in the kitchen.
Me and Carla Joe can carry her, I guess.
That's one good thing about us Michael sisters. We're each as strong as an ox.
Look like one too.
How could someone stab poor Aunt Gretchen? That's murder! There's been a murder at my family reunion! What are we going
Prepare
to
a
do?
smorgasbord tonight. Fried chicken, roasted chicken, chicken pot pie. We decided to put Mrs. Wilcox in the freezer, and we had to take most of the stuff out of there to fit her in.
Oh, how could this happen?
I'm afraid my review of this place keeps getting worse and worse. Who wants to stay to bed at breakfast when there's a murderer on the loose? That's a surefire way to ruin a vacation.
Well, we're not the only people on this island. Isn't there anyone we could reach for help?
Well, our island has a large inn, surf and turf restaurant, and our bed and breakfast, but the authorities are on another island.
Well, maybe one of us could walk to the inn. Or there's possibly someone at the restaurant.
Those places are closer to the coast, where the tropical storm is even worse. It's probably not safe to go out in conditions like this.
We're stuck here until the storm passes.
What? You mean we're trapped here with a murderer?
Calm down. You're better off in here with a murderer than you'd be out there in that storm.
Ha! This is just a drizzle. You should have seen the monsoons I had to deal with back in my expeditions in Bangladesh.
No, Rachel, don't go out there.
Rachel!
Show me back. No. Maybe not.
I don't want somebody to stab and then drown.
Oh, Rachel!
Okay, well maybe this is a little worse.
What are we going to do now?
I have tried every phone in this place. I can't get a dial tone.
The phone lines must be down due to the storm.
And you know there's no cellular service on the island.
Well, you look like some sort of a witch doctor. Can't you do a rain dance or something of the sort?
I believe you're referring to the rain dances of the indigenous North Americans in the Cherokee tribes. Rain dances are traditionally performed when rain is desired. It's clearly already raining. We want it to stop.
And there's no rain stopping dance.
Not that I know of.
Freddie, this is your chance
My chance for what?
to solve your first real murder case.
But I'm not even enrolled in the police academy yet.
Well, it's never too soon to start practice playing detective.
Oh, but...
If you do a good job, I might give you a gold star. And if you do a really good job, I might even give you a lollipop.
Do I get to pick the flavor?
Okay, wait. This guy's gonna figure out who murdered Mrs. Wilcox. He's a 9-year-old trapped inside a 30-year-old's body.
At least let him try.
All right, Freddy, start detecting.
All right.
This is so exciting! A real-life murder mystery.
Connie, Beatrice, why don't you have a seat?
We're not allowed to sit on the job.
You won't be fired. Your boss is dead.
He has a point.
Take a seat.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay, so, the first thing I suppose I should do is, figure out how Aunt Gretchen was murdered.
Okay, Freddie, you're gonna need to bear with me on
Okay,
this one.
yeah,
'cause
yeah.
what I'm about to tell you, mind-blowing.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
I think maybe the knife in her back had something to do with it.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, thanks, Joel. Sorry. All right, so it is definitely safe to assume that Aunt Gretchen was stabbed to death.
Bravo, my little love bug. Oh, you're such a wonderful detective.
You
Proud.
are such a fool. You just established the obvious. I'm going back to my room. Let me know when you've solved the murder case.
That man seems to be in a permanent bad mood.
Now
No
what?
wonder nobody offs him.
Dear, you shouldn't talk like that, especially considering, the situation at hand.
I suppose my comment was in poor taste.
All right, Freddie. Now what?
I don't know.
Well, I suppose we should try to figure out who had the opportunity to murder Aunt Gretchen.
Yeah.
Who all had access to the hallway?
All right, that's good. Who did have access to the hall?
Well, I suppose just the guests who were in their rooms.
All right.
Not necessarily. The hallway leads directly to the dining room, and that leads to the kitchen. You can get anywhere in this place from that hallway.
So really, it could have been anyone?
There you go.
Oh. Well, Freddie, who do you think the murderer is?
I don't know. I'm new at this. Just give me a moment.
Hold it! Well, howdy there, folks. I thought I'd mosey on out here to say hello and warm up. It's cold in that freezer, and there's nothing to do. Not that anyone out here is doing anything worthwhile. Connie, I thought I told you sitting down when you're on the clock is not allowed. And Beatrice, you should know better. Well, I suppose they can't see me or hear me anyway. That tends to happen when you've been murdered. So, folks, I'm gonna need your help here. Why don't you tell me, what's going on out here? Well, thank you. At least someone's participating. So they're trying to solve my murder. Well, I suppose that's a good thing since I don't have the foggiest idea who murdered me. I was on my way from my room to this room and I felt a sharp pain in my back. I must have been stabbed from behind. Well, I suppose that wasn't too hard to guess. Well, let's see if Freddie here is ready to be a detective, shall we? He might just be able to figure out who murdered me. Resume.
I still can't find my knit needle.
Sorry, Lola, but we have a bigger mystery to solve right now.
But I need my knit needle. This murder has me all worked up, and the only thing that calms me is knitting. Say, Freddie, you haven't seen my needle, have ya?
Remember what I told you. If I see you looking at her, I'll scream.
I heard. No. I haven't seen your knitting needle anywhere. Lola, no.
Well, let me know if your big, strong hands come across it, will ya?
I'm sure your needle will turn up.
I hope so. Wait a minute. What is that around your waist?
Oh, it's a Eurodito from the Lobnice clan in South Uzbek. It's an apron made of skin.
Skin? As in animal skin?
Well, yes. Traditionally, Lobnice women wear the Eurodito made of pigskin when they are first married.
You are a cruel, evil being.
Why?
That skin came from an animal, a living, breathing pig.
Well, yes, Robert and I were married by the Lobnice.
Tell me not another word. I cannot bear to hear it. If you want to wear something around your waist, you should try knitting yourself a belt. No animals are hurt from knitting. If you ask me, you're no better than whoever murdered Mrs. Wilcox.
When only a pig was made to make Rachel's apron, not a person.
It's no different. Maybe someday you'll know how it feels to have your skin and flesh peeled from your dead bones, too.
She doesn't seem to be in the best mood either.
Well, speaking of peeling skin and flesh from dead bones, I gotta get back to the kitchen. It's almost 6 o'clock and I haven't even started cooking yet.
Well, there goes the promptness we pride ourselves on. It figures. I've only been gone a few hours and the place is already going to shambles.
Come on, Rachel. We need a break from all this discussion about murder.
Mind the handkerchief stand to kick back for a while ourselves. Come on, kids.
I suppose we could use a nice rest before supper, too. After all, it's been a stressful day.
What? I thought he was going to figure out who murdered me. Well, if they're all going to rest, then so am I. Back to the freezer with me.
You haven't seen my husband, have you, darling?
No, ma'am, I haven't.
We were supposed to rehearse for an audition we have coming up, but he left the room over 20 minutes ago and hasn't been back since.
Oh, well, I haven't seen him in here.
You don't suppose he's gone missing, do you?
It's a possibility. Lola's knitting needle is gone, too. Maybe that's where he is.
You're too funny, darling. And you have such a sweet presence and such a pretty face. And with wit like that, you have me in stitches. Have you ever thought about the stage?
Oh, no. I'm not much suited for stage.
Then try Hollywood. The camera would love that face.
I don't know, though. I mean, it sounds so stressful having to learn all those lines, and I tend to freeze when I'm under pressure.
There you go again. You practically have me rolling, darling.
Oh, Connie. Hey, do you know which is the key to the cabinet? It should be the one right up there. Why?
Well, we want to go hunting.
What on earth do you want to go hunting for?
Well, there's a storm outside. Yeah. The storm makes all the squirrels hide up in the trees.
The trees are practically stuffed full of them during storms like this.
Squirrels on this island, you say, and you're going to go outside in this weather to hunt them.
Heavens no. We're not gonna go out there, silly. Did you hear that, sister? I sure did. Honey, we ain't gonna go outside to hunt. We don't want to get all soggy.
I'm confused then?
Look here, sweetheart. Yep, right over there behind Connie's head is a window. You see it?
Yes.
Yep. We're gonna open that there window, fire our rifles into the trees, and watch the squirrels fall to the ground. And then, when the storm stops, we'll go outside and pick up their little, dead, bloody bodies off the ground. Cradle them.
Well, that's a delightful thought, but I don't think you should be firing a gun in the house.
We'll aim our rifle outside, not inside. Don't you worry.
Hey! The cabinet's empty.
Where's our rifle? I don't know. It's gone.
Are you sure Miss Wilcox put it in there? I saw her with my own 2 eyes, sweetheart.
My eyes too.
And I heard the conversation about it.
Well, someone must have taken it out. It didn't just disappear.
This is a violation of the Second Amendment of the Constitution of the United States of America. Someone is tampering with my right to bear arms. We've got a thief here.
What if whoever took your rifle is the person who murdered Mrs. Wilcox?
Then we'd have a murdering thief or a thiever and murderer.
Oh dear, Lola's knitting needle's missing too. Maybe that's the same person who took the rifle and the knife that murdered Mrs. Wilcox.
Did you say there was a thief in the house?
Well, there sure is, bub. You catch on fast.
Hey, what do you call that get-up anyway?
Get up.
Them there costumes you're wearing.
These aren't costumes. This is my Night Crusader uniform. Right now, I'm the Night Crusader.
What do you mean right now? Are you other people at other times?
I'm a whole bunch of different people.
Is one of them people a murderer? Or a thief?
No, never. A true hero would never murder or steal from anyone. Anyone who isn't a villain.
So, why are you wearing that uniform?
I'm a devout follower of graphic novels.
Yeah, I hear words coming out of them lips, but I don't understand what they're saying.
Neither do I.
In other words, I like to read comic books, you know, the one with the pictures and stuff? Yeah, and then I strive to live as my favorite characters.
Oh. You must be related to Mr. Owen.
So, let me get this straight. So right now you're living as the Night Crusader.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head.
Hey, I didn't hit no nail on no head. And don't you go accusing me of violence.
Shonda, it's just an expression.
Well, he better watch what he's expressing because it sounded to me like an accusation and I won't have it.
I do believe that you're the one who accused me of stealing, which is impossible, because I am the Night Crusader, and the Night Crusader doesn't steal. He fights injustice, successfully hides his identity, and still manages to maintain a steady relationship with the cutest chick in town.
Well, Night Crusader, maybe you could help us find whoever stole our rifle.
Now that's an injustice that needs fighting.
Yeah.
I'll do my best, ladies.
Well, not that this hasn't been weird, but I'm going to go back and wait in my room for Stefan. Ta-ta now.
Whatever you say, gal. Come on, Night Crusader. Out of my way, Tommy.
They're in a hurry.
They're on a mission to fight injustice.
We're on a mission too.
Oh, what type of mission would that be?
That'd be a mission to fill our bellies. I got a troop of starving moms here, and this one, she's pretty thirsty.
Oh dear, I should probably go tell Beatrice. Supper should be ready soon, but with all the craziness from Miss Wilcox's murder, we've run a bit behind on schedule.
Well, if supper will be ready for a while, can I at least get a snack or something? Watch these moms pretend to eat all day sure does get me hungry.
I'll admit, that corn on the cob does look pretty good.
Oh, thanks. Hello, all. I just came to see if there are any good books in here. All I brought are my field note journals, and I can't really concentrate on work right now.
Hey, don't worry. I know what you mean.
What are they doing?
Well, they must be reading.
Oh, I see. Reading anything good? Oh, I love a good romance novel. And you? How could you be reading a murder mystery at a time like this?
Well, maybe she thinks to help her figure out who murdered Mrs. Wilcox.
A romance novel it is for me, too.
Beatrice says it'll be another half hour before supper's ready, so I made some crackers to help tide you over. It's not really an authentic Western snack, but it's all I really know how to make.
Thank you. Hey, wait up!
Can I get you anything, Dr. Shanklin?
No, thank you, dear. I'll just sit here and read until supper.
Okay, let me know if you need anything.
I don't even know what I'm looking for.
Well, just search around. Christine? Oh, Rachel, you're out here. Yeah, I was just doing a little reading. I thought you and Freddie were taking a nap. Oh, well, we were, but when we got back to your room, I realized that I just couldn't rest, not until I know who murdered Aunt Gretchen.
Christine wants me to search for clues.
Well, yes, I'll get detectives search for clues. That's what I told him.
Yeah, but what would a clue even look like?
Well, What?
What happened?
What?
Rachel, are you out here?
Robert, did you hear that? It sounded like a gunshot.
Where's Rachel?
She's right here.
Rachel?
At least she was right. Is this you?
Rachel!
Oh, no,
not again.
No, not again, not again! Get out of here! Why are you here?
She's dead.
There is no need to panic. It was just a quick blackout.
We weren't panicking about the blackout. Rachel's been shot.
Not another murder! Catch me!
Who did this? Which one of you did this? Who shot Rachel?
Carla Joe, Rhonda May, and Bobby Joe have guns. I saw them.
We do not? Well, I mean, we did, but they're missing. Someone stole them from the cabinet.
It's true, the guns weren't in there when we checked a few moments ago.
They probably had them the whole time. They hunt squirrels, so why not hunt people too?
You. It was you. Stop trying to shift the blame. You threatened Rachel earlier.
You are accusing me of something I am incapable of doing. I do not believe in hurting any living creature, and that includes humans.
Stop! We can't keep accusing each other of murder! Right, Freddie?
Yeah, Christine's right.
Well, I have an announcement to make. As some of you already know, Freddie is going to figure out who murdered Aunt Gretchen. And now I suppose he's also going to figure out who murdered Rachel.
Yeah, wait, I am?
Hold it! I can't believe it. I only go back to the freezer for a few minutes and look what happens. Another murder. Poor Rachel. Well, I guess I'll have company in the freezer now. But this is ridiculous. These fools will never be able to figure out who the murderer is. If I don't step in, I have to guess this is going to be murder before the night is over. All right, so I need your help again, folks. Why don't you tell me, how was Rachel murdered? She was shot. So someone came into this room with a gun?
Painting!
Through the painting? Wait, oh my goodness, the secret! And someone shot a hole in my painting. Well, let's see. How am I gonna get Freddie here to notice that the gun was fired from that there hole? He can't see me or hear me. Well, I guess I could just move him. Well, here we go, Freddie. Come on, Beatrice. Oh, goodness. Whew. Whew. Whoa, play off the saddle biscuits next time, Freddie. Gee whiz. All right then, looks good. Resume.
How could someone do this to Rachel?
Freddie? What are you doing over there? Get over here and start interrogating the suspects.
I am not a suspect.
Neither am I. In fact, I am a victim of a Second Amendment violation.
Wait, guys, get off the blood. Guys, right here, you can see there's a trail of blood, and it leads directly to Rachel's body. Is that?
No, they're on the mantle.
What? Oh. Looks like a note. It's written in that same orange ink.
Oh, that's so weird. Rachel had to go, but who shot her, you'll never know.
Again, very catchy.
How could someone have done this?
It must have been pushed through the hole in the painting.
Oh my. It's directly to the secret.
Wait, what secret? What is this secret that everyone keeps talking about?
Oh, well, I suppose I should tell you now. Behind that painting is a secret passageway.
A secret passage?
Yes, it's sort of a fun little doorway that everyone who stays here eventually finds out about.
All right, do you think the murderer's still back there?
Maybe.
All right, how do we get this thing open?
Oh, well, you just lift the latch behind the painting.
How is that possible with the fireplace there?
Oh, it's not a real fireplace. The builder of this place had a great sense of humor. He put it there just to hide the doorway.
Hold it! Woo-hoo! Well, I'll be. Let me tell you, I've seen a lot of things in my day, but never anything so low down and vile as an affair at a family reunion. Well, then again, I've never seen a murder at a family reunion, let alone 2 murders. Well, Suzanne certainly looks like she wants to give her husband a piece of her mind. Shall we let her, folks? Yeah! Then we shall. Resume.
Oh, this is where you've been? In the passageway with that floozy?
Well, no, we were just in there for a few moments.
Then where have you been for the past half an hour?
Well, that's easy.
Well, that's easy. He was hitting on me in my room for a while.
Really?
She had a heck of time getting him to leave.
You would stoop so low as to put your lips on the helm. And this hick.
Hick? Excuse me? How dare you? His looks have been nowhere near mine. I wouldn't give him the time of day.
And what do you have to say for yourself, maid?
I'm sorry?
Stefan knocked on my door a little while ago asking if he could come in. I told him to get lost. I don't fool with married men.
Wait, you two? And you? And you? Oh! You are a pig.
What can I say? I just wanted a little attention.
Stefan never hit on me.
I hope I never get that desperate.
Carla Joe. Look, it's my rifle.
Well, I'll be darned. The murderer must have stolen it from the cabinet and brought it back into that there passage.
Not to get in the middle of this whole love triangle, heptagon thing, but does anyone else find it rather suspicious that Stefan and the maid were found alone in the passage with the rifle, what with the trail of blood leading right from it at all?
Trail of blood.
Rachel has been murdered!
We just went into the passage a few moments ago.
A likely story.
No, it's true. I was just leaving Carla Joe and Ronna May's room when I asked if I could speak with Connie.
He told me he wanted my help to rehearse a scene.
In a linen closet.
He told me he wanted to go somewhere where no one would bother us.
You mean where no one would find you. Well, guess what? We found you, you lying dog.
Calm down. That still doesn't explain how you two could have been in the secret passageway and not seen who else was in there.
Well, we were going to enter the passage and the lights went out. We heard a loud bang, but we couldn't see 2 inches in front of our faces. Someone brushed up against us, but it was too dark to tell who it was.
You know, I thought it was kind of strange that someone else was in the linen closet.
What? You mean you heard the gunshot and still felt the need to continue your little rendezvous?
Yes, Stefan is a dog who won't even stop for murder, and that's all I have to say about that.
No, we were in the passage and we heard the loud bang, but we thought it was just another crack of thunder. There's been a racket in this place all night.
Then who was leaving the secret passageway as you two entered? Someone's not telling the truth.
That sounds like an easy accomplishment for an actor.
Or an actress.
Or anyone. Clearly someone here is pretending to be who he or she is not. And Stefan and I aren't the only ones with acting talent, mimes.
We're not accomplishing anything by blaming each other. We all entered the room at the same time through the same hallway. Did anyone see anything?
How could we? It was pitch black.
Oh. Then it could have been anyone.
2 murders.
Oh.
And 23 suspects.
Oh dear, I'm really scared.
I don't feel that safe anymore, you guys.
You're the one holding the gun. You should feel safer than the rest of us.
Oh, good thinking, Molly. Maybe we should leave the weapons locked up. Who knows? We might feel a little bit more at ease.
Well, don't be so sure. Aunt Gretchen was murdered with a knife.
I sure was.
Oh.
And someone already used the key to get into the gun cabinet once already. Who says it won't happen again?
Good point. So maybe we should leave the evidence in the hands of the detective.
Anybody have any idea what we should do? Thank you so much. Anyone have any idea what we should do?
Well, you're the one playing detective.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, so I think it would probably be safest if we all just went back to our rooms and locked our doors.
But they're hungry.
It is well past supper time, according to the brochure.
I'll continue cooking then.
Oh, wait. You can't go back to the kitchen alone. Suppose someone tries to hurt you.
Or suppose you try to hurt someone.
I'll stay with her.
Okay, Connie, Eunice, why don't you stay with Beatrice? We'll stay out here and look for clues.
Oh, Freddie, you're so adorable when you get authoritative.
What are we gonna do with Rachel? We can't just leave her here on the floor.
We'll take care of that. In the freezer you go. It's well cocked.
I better get back to the freeze before Rhonda May and Carla Joe notice that I'm missing. I'll be quite shocked.
You know, whoever was in that passage had to have known it existed in the first place.
Oh, yeah, good. Okay, good observation. Okay, so who here would know about the passage?
Well, the people who work here know about it.
Yep.
And we use that passage during evening games of hide and seek, so anyone who stayed here in the past knows about it.
Hide and seek? What kind of bed and breakfast is this? Don't most places just leave out board games for the guests?
Mrs. Wilcox liked to kick things up a notch.
Oh, how I loved those games of hide and seek.
Anyway, so which guests have been here before?
Well, Lola stays here every year.
Lola.
Rachel and Robert have come every once in a while.
Robert.
Stefan came with Suzanne
Stefan and
a
Suzanne.
few times.
Okay.
The only guests I haven't seen are Neil,
Neil.
Miss Creepy Mimes,
Creepy
and
Mimes.
that guy dressed as the Night Crusader.
Night Crusader.
Oh, and the Michael sisters,
Michael
and
sisters. And
Oh,
me.
well,
Alright.
so about half of the guests have been here before?
I suppose, but I've been working here a long time. I could easily have forgotten a face over the years.
So you're saying everyone's still a suspect?
I guess, but I gotta finish preparing the chicken. If I don't hurry, I'll have some hungry mimes ready to murder me.
Hopefully they'll only pantomime murder you.
Stupid.
Ready?
Neil, you can't be out here. It's potentially very dangerous.
Well, something's been stolen from my room.
Oh no, not another theft! First a knife, then a knitting needle, then a rifle, now what?
My laptop. I went to go get it out of my case and it's empty. My case, it's empty.
All right, so it wasn't missing until you went back to your room?
I don't know. I've used it since I arrived here.
Oh no, Freddie, you know what this means?
What?
That it could have been stolen hours ago. Any one of the guests could have it by now.
Oh, right. Okay. Thank you for telling us, Neil. Now, why don't you go back to your room and stay put? We'll keep an eye out for your laptop.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh, well, the body's in the freezer. Any other heavy lifting you need us to do?
Oh, thank you, Michael sisters. I think that'll be all. You can head back to your rooms now.
Well, all right. You call us if you need us.
Hey.
Whoa! Wait, what was that?
Oh, the storm knocked the power out again.
Oh dear. Mr. and Mrs. Franklin? Hello? Are the two of you still out here?
We're here,
Yeah.
Connie.
Beatrice heard a fuse pop. She said the circuit breaker's off to the mud room, but she's fixing it now. I just don't really know when the lights are gonna come back on.
Oh,
Weird.
there we go.
I'm fine.
No worries, I fixed the fuse. Someone must have overloaded one of the circuits. Can you come help me finish setting the table?
Yeah.
Stupid.
What is it?
Come quickly, it's Stefan. He's in the bathtub.
Isn't that normal? Don't most people bathe?
Yes, but he's not moving.
Which one's your room?
This way, quickly.
Get out of the way!
What in the world just happened? What kind of establishment has the power going on and off and on and off all evening?
Oh,
This is certainly going to affect my review. Is everything all right?
I don't know. There may be something wrong with Stefan. Let's all just sit down and breathe.
Don't sit next to him.
My heart. Oh.
So, hey, we found Neil's laptop.
Oh,
It was in the bathtub with Stefan.
is Stefan all right?
Yeah, he's dead. Ah! The laptop was plugged into the wall next to the bathtub, and it must have fallen in with him, and that would have overloaded the circuit and blown a fuse. And, well, long story short, Stefan was electrocuted.
I don't understand. He didn't even bring a laptop. Oh.
Wait, didn't Neil just tell us that his laptop was missing? Whoever stole it must have known they could throw it in the bathtub and electrocute him. Suzanne, tell us exactly what happened.
Well, darling, Stefan and I were walking back to our rooms, and he told me he wanted to take a bubble bath because they relieve his tension. And I told him I didn't care what he did because he was a lying, two-timing dog, and I didn't want to see his ugly face.
Okay, ugly face. Got it.
While he drew
Okay,
his bath, I decided to do a facial for myself because my skin was feeling dry.
Skin dry.
Good skin is imperative to actors.
Yep.
Write that down and
Got it.
underline
Yep,
it, darling.
I'm getting it.
Anyways,
Getting it. Okay, all right.
I put some cucumbers over my eyes to
Cucumbers
help with
over the
this
eyes.
puffiness, and I laid down on the bed. The next thing I knew, I heard this sizzle and a pop, and I took off the cucumbers, only to see that the lights were out in my room. I tried to get to the bathroom to see what was going on with Stefan, and someone ran into me as I tried to get there.
Did you see who it was?
No, darling, the lights were out and everything happened so quickly. I called out to Stefan, and he didn't answer. When the lights came on a moment later, I saw why. Oh, Stefan!
Yeah, hey, Christine, we found this note next to Stefan in the bathtub.
Again, that weird orange ink. Has there ever been someone who made you so mad that the thought of him murdered would make you feel glad? I know that you think what I did was bad, and maybe it was, but I'm not feeling sad. Smiley face, exclamation point.
This murderer is sure some poet.
What? How could someone have done that?
Well, don't look at me. I can't even figure out who murdered Aunt Gretchen and Rachel.
Hold it. Rachel, I'd like to introduce you to my new friends. They're helping me solve my murder. Well, our murders.
Based upon the looks on everyone's faces, it seems as if there's been another murder.
Has there been another murder? Yeah. Who now? No, not Stefan.
Stefan.
Who is doing this? Who is murdering random guests at my bed and breakfast?
And Gretchen, what if it's not random? Think about it. You were murdered, I was murdered, and Stefan was murdered. Don't you see the connection?
Yes, we're all related. The murderer must be targeting our family. We gotta let Freddy know.
Don't be silly. We're dead. He can't see us or hear us.
Oh, please, Rachel. I've already helped out that beaver brain. The only thing he can do all this by himself? I got an idea. Here we go again, Freddy. Ooh. Goodness. Stay. All right. That should do it. There. Resume.
Oh, I can't believe Stefan is gone.
How could someone murder poor Stefan? Freddie, what are you doing over here with the registry book?
I have no idea.
Let me see. Oh, well, that's weird. Someone circled Stefan's last name, Livingston, and they circled Rachel's last name, Shanklin, and they also circled Wilcox and Wilcox Bed and Breakfast. Why would someone circle all three names of the victims?
Well, you said it yourself. Those were all three of the victims.
And they're all related, and they're all my family. Oh, Freddie, it's a good thing that you looked at the registry book. You're such a smart detective.
Thanks.
Hey, stupid. I mean, Freddy. Dinner's ready. Gather the others.
Okay, yeah, Joel, Robert, Suzanne, why don't you all gather the others? I'll let everybody know that there's been a murder while we're having supper.
Wait, Freddie,
What?
there have been 3 people murdered tonight,
Uh-huh.
and they're all my family,
Yeah.
and they're all related.
Uh-huh.
Well, if the murderer is targeting my family, I could be next. I'm the only member of the Notting family left at the family reunion. Oh. Oh.
Supper was wonderful, Beatrice.
Yes, if by wonderful you mean dry and tasteless, then supper was indeed wonderful.
You are really testing my patience, Mr. March. There's only so much I can handle before I snap.
Really? What are you going to do then?
You don't want to know.
Well, you might have not thought that supper was good, Joe, but mine sure did.
I have never seen anyone eat so ferociously.
Hey, I told you they were hungry.
And they look like they're wearing half of the cake we had for dessert.
Night Crusader, it was very thoughtful of you to grace us with a new outfit for supper.
Night Crusader? I'm not the Night Crusader anymore.
He looks like some sort of buffalo guy.
I beg your pardon. I'm not a buffalo. I'm Yak Man. 50% yak, 50% man, and 100% destroyer of all that dares to threaten the Himalayas.
Well, I've never heard of him.
You have. But Yak Man knows you. For Yak Man knows all.
Say, kid, where'd you get your costumes made?
These aren't costumes, they're uniforms. And I make them myself.
Oh, well, then mine could show you something new to wear. Ever thought about giving mime costuming a shot?
I don't see why not. They might look nice in heather gray terry cloth leotards. I have some fabric swatches in my bag if you'd like to come see.
Sure.
Wait, Freddie, do you think it's a good idea to let Neil go to the Night Crusader, Yak Man's room?
We're just going to look at some fabric.
No. I think it's probably safer if we just went back to our own rooms.
Oh, you know, I am so glad you said that. Because right now, there's nothing I would rather do than go and spend some more time in my cramped little room.
All right, then. Come on, mimes.
Oh, and don't forget to lock your doors. Please.
Mr. Franklin, I should really clean up the kitchen.
Okay, Connie, Eunice, why don't you stick with Beatrice? If we have to be out of our rooms, it's probably safer if we just stick in groups.
Yes, Mr. Franklin.
Thanks.
Say, Freddie, can I talk to you for a minute?
I mean, yeah, you can if you want, yeah.
I still have not been able to locate the whereabouts of my missing knitting needle.
All right.
Lily.
It's Lola, sweetie.
Yes, Lena or whatever. We have more important things to worry about than your missing knitting needle. 3 people have been murdered.
I'm not concerned about knitting. I'm concerned about the needle. Think about it. A knife was taken from the kitchen and ended up in Mrs. Wilcox's back. Then the Michael sisters' gun was stolen from the cabinet and used to murder Rachel. And right before supper, Neil's missing laptop ended up in the bathtub with Stefan.
So what does any of this have to do with the missing knitting needle?
I think the murderer might use my knitting needle to murder his or her next victim.
Well, I suppose you're right. A knitting needle to the throat could possibly do some damage.
Wait, so you're saying the missing knitting needle is a clue?
It could be.
All right. Well, thanks for telling us. Lola, now could you please go back to your room? All that spinning is making me dizzy.
Okay, but let me know if you see my needle, would you, Freddie?
Will do.
Goodbye, Lucy.
Bye, Christine.
She has a point.
I hate to admit it, but you're right. Her knitting needle could end up being the next murder weapon if we don't solve this thing in time.
Do you really think the murderer's gonna come after you next?
Well, it makes sense, doesn't it? I'm the only member of the Notting family left. And what better time to murder an entire family than at a family reunion?
All right, well, we won't let any of the guests know that we found a connection between all of the victims. From now on, we'll just keep all the clues to ourselves.
Oh, Freddie, you're such a smart detective. I could just kiss you all over. Mwah. Well, what are we going to do now?
Oh, I don't know, but I will think of something. I couldn't stand it if anything happened to you. Could you imagine if you took a knitting needle to the throat?
Oh.
What would that make you? Shishka bride?
Oh. Mr. and Mrs. Franklin, stop everything. We found the murderer.
Wait, going,
Hold this camera down, May.
Oh, well, hang on. What's going on?
Look at what we found in Buffalo Boy's suitcase.
Oh, is that Tutu?
That looks like a whole lot of weapons.
What's the meaning of this, yak man?
Get this off of me and I can explain.
Run away.
Where did you get this suitcase full of weapons anyway?
And those silver tights?
This is a deadly destroyer. And, this
is a sonic blaster. They're harmless.
How can those things be harmless?
They're not real. They're just props to go along with all my uniforms. Look. Oh my God! Oh, what you got? Hey, $2 value from 1995. She's faking, I swear. She's not really dead. I promise. She's just saying it.
You guys, I'm good, I think.
Oh my God.
So much. What?
See? I told you. Why would I bring real weapons to a relaxing stay at a bed and breakfast?
Well then, what are you doing with a suitcase full of prop weapons anyways?
No. These three came into my room and attacked me. This one is currently eating my favorite cheese puffs. That one just held me down. You saw she put me over the couch. Yeah. And that one somehow got into my tutu.
And why would the three of you do that? Those were the good cheese puffs. You don't pass up on the good cheese puffs. Okay, and you can't just expect us to sit back and let a murderer run around this place, do ya? Yeah. We decided to take matters into our own hands and try to find the murderer ourselves. You weren't doing any good.
Plus, who knows what kind of evidence we would find if we searched all the rooms.
And wait a minute, how did you even get into Yakman's room? I thought I told everybody to lock their doors.
The door was locked.
What, you think I can't pick a lock? Baba Joe can pick a lock and she's blind.
I'd be happy to demonstrate right now.
Plus, Yak Boy's room was the first one we busted into, and sure enough, we found weapons.
My name is Yakman, and those are prop weapons.
Fine, you little buffalo wing.
Yakman.
You win this time.
Yakman.
You know, Carla Joe, I was thinking about something.
Yeah.
We should use those to hunt squirrels.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have little heart attacks, and then we could keep
Yeah.
one as a pet.
We wouldn't even have to buy
They
ammo.
felt so real.
Right?
Back on
But
expenses.
you know what? Let's go search more rooms. We'll probably find more of them.
No. I don't think that's such a good idea. Maybe you should just go back to your room. Your own room.
Yes, I don't think the other guests would appreciate you rummaging through their things.
They most certainly would not. Now, will you get off all of my uniforms? They take a long time to sew.
What's this plastic wrap for?
It's in case any of my uniforms need an invisibility cloak.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, thanks.
Well,
Now that we have that settled, I think it's probably best if we just go back to our own rooms. Remember, there's a murderer with real weapons staying here.
Come on, Bobby Joe.
Freddie, I need to talk to you.
We've got a problem here, Sherlock.
Wait, Neil, how did you get into the kitchen anyway? You didn't come through this room.
We entered the kitchen through the dining room.
Ah, okay. Wait, what are you doing in the kitchen anyway? I thought I told everyone to stay in their rooms.
Sorry, the mimes were hungry for a snack, so they came down to see if there were any leftovers, but once again, everything was cleaned up already.
Neil and his mimes were spying on us.
We were doing nothing of the sort. We merely walked in the kitchen and we overheard your conversation. A very interesting conversation, and one that I think will go very well for your investigation.
Oh dear.
Don't listen to a word he says.
Beatrice, please. Neil, go on.
Well, when the moms and I were in the dining room, we overheard these two having a heated conversation in the kitchen. So I put my ear up to the door to see if I could hear what was going on,
Yep.
and that's when I heard Connie tell Beatrice that Mrs. Wilcox was the nastiest old thing she's ever worked for.
Well, it's true. This was my first day on the job, and you should have seen how Miss Wilcox treated me.
Oh, really? I only met her for a few moments, and she seemed like one of the sweetest old ladies I've ever come across.
You were never under her thumb.
Anyways, as we walked into the kitchen, I overheard Beatrice say, and I quote, "That old windbag got her just desserts."
Oh dear.
That's right. I said it.
You see, Freddie, it's clear that one of these two murdered Mrs. Wilcox, or maybe any of the others, or maybe these two were in it together.
I am not a murderer.
And neither am I. I was just venting my frustrations about my employer. I like to hear what your little minions have to say about you when you're not around.
How do we know that Beatrice and Connie are telling the truth again?
I've been working at Wilcox's Western Bed and Breakfast for 20 years.
20 years.
Do you really think I would have waited this long if I wanted to murder Mrs. Wilcox?
She has a point.
Well, maybe tonight you snapped. You did tell Joel that you can only take so much.
Well, why were you in the kitchen anyway? If the mimes were hungry, why did you come along?
They don't speak, obviously. They need me to translate their actions into words.
A likely story.
Oh dear.
Guys, it does no good to just blame each other all day. Now, Neil, Mimes, why don't you just go back to your room and stay put this time?
Ah, come on, kids.
Come on, Connie.
Eunice. Wait, that's the kitchen.
Get out of my kitchen!
All right. Yeah. Well, let's hope that's the last interruption we have.
Oh, Joel, what is it now?
This is urgent. A few moments ago, I was sitting in my room trying to get some writing done in peace and quiet. I had to move from the lumpy chair by the bed to the even lumpier chair by the window. See, it looks softer than the one by the bed. The looks can be deceiving. Let me tell you, I will have to include that in my review.
Joel! You said this was urgent!
Yes. Anyway, while I was in the lumpy chair by the window, I noticed I could faintly hear voices in Robert's room. His room is right next to mine, you see?
Yep.
And I could hear voices through the heating vent by the window.
Did you hear what he was talking about?
I'm not sure. I mean, it sounded like he was talking about the murders.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well then what did he say?
I don't know. I mean, the person he was talking to sounded like a woman, but we know it can't be his wife.
But wait, why not?
She's in the freezer.
What?
Oh, remember the little incident with the rifle, sweetheart?
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Interesting observation. Joel, now, what do I do?
Well, you should go see who Robert has in his room within Pumpkin.
Oh, right. Okay, I'll be back.
Okay.
I don't like this situation. Not one bit.
I'm sure there is a perfectly logical explanation for why Robert has someone in his room with him.
There's been nothing logical going on in this place all evening.
Look who I found in Robert's
room. Suzanne!
You wanted to see us, darlings?
What were you doing in Robert's room?
Well,
No, don't say a word. It's none of your business what we were doing in my room.
Well, do you realize how suspicious this looks?
What's so suspicious about the two of us having a discussion, darling?
You don't think there's anything suspicious about two people whose spouses have just been murdered having a secret conversation?
No.
I'll bet a murderous plan was in the works.
That sounds like an accusation.
It is an accusation.
How dare you accuse me of murder?
Well, hey, guys, we wouldn't be accusing you two of anything if you had just stayed in your rooms like
Yes.
I told you.
Doesn't anyone follow directions anymore?
Hold on, what are you doing with a 2x4?
Freddie? I'm so sorry to startle you. I'm here on business.
Business?
Yes, I was in my room with nothing to do on account of my missing knit needle. It struck me like lightning. I should help you catch the murderer. I'll be your assistant.
Freddie already has an assistant.
Who?
Me?
Oh.
The girl is carrying a giant board.
It's for protection, of course. You don't think I'm gonna let some murderer come and murder me with my own knit needle, do ya?
It wouldn't bother me.
You are too funny, darling.
No one would bother me!
Enough! We've had enough of people constantly walking in and out and in and out of their rooms all night! And with weapons, no less, somebody is gonna get hurt!
Or murdered.
You know what? Suzanne, Joel, Robert, Lola, all of you gather the guests. We're having a bed and breakfast meeting.
Take a chill pill.
Hold it! Stefan, I'd like to introduce you to our new friends. They are helping us help Freddie.
Hello, everyone.
We need to figure out who the murderer is before anyone else is, well, murdered. It's crowded enough in that freezer with the three of us. I can't imagine trying to squeeze another body.
That's true. Well, folks, what seems to be going on out here? A meeting, you say? Well, I wonder what they're going to discuss. Well, let's see, shall we? Resume.
Beatrice, Connie, Eunice, get out here. We are having a meeting. Where'd my pencil
What's
go?
the meaning of this? A bed and breakfast meeting?
Take a seat, Neil.
I haven't been in any more rooms, I swear it.
Thank God. Now, I have called all of you out here because earlier tonight I told you to stay in your rooms and lock your doors. None of you listened.
Some of us were dragged out here against our own will.
Yeah, well, some of us thought we had reason to drag others out here against
I
their
know, you all have your reasons, but guys, you need to remember there have been 3 murders here tonight, and the murderer could strike again.
And the murderer is someone in this room.
And if you ask me, it's Beatrice or Connie. Heck, or maybe even both. I overheard them talking in the kitchen.
Yes, we know. Some of you suspect each other and for good reason. But I really think it would help Freddy solve this murder faster if we would all just air out our suspicions about each other.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Christine.
Can I start?
You may have the floor, Joel. Anybody have a pen?
As I told Freddie and Christine, a few minutes ago while in my room, I overheard Suzanne having a discussion with Robert.
There is nothing suspicious about the two of us having a discussion.
You were found together when you were told to stay in your own rooms.
I mean, that sounds mighty suspicious to me. Did anybody ever think that these two were in on the murder together? I mean, isn't it funny how after your husband was found fiddling with another woman, he winds up dead?
Well, if you really want to know the truth, Stefan and I weren't even a couple anymore.
What? Is she telling the truth?
Of course, you thought otherwise. Well, don't look so shocked, everyone. Stefan and I were together for business purposes only. We acted as a pair. We needed each other for our careers to survive. I wasn't really angry when I found him with Connie. He was only my husband. Do you really think I loved him? Well,
You sure seem mighty angry to me.
It's called acting, darling. It's what I do for a living. I found Stefan with plenty of women and men over the years, and he has found me with the same. Sure, our relationship began with love and affection, but that was a long time ago. By the time our marriage had crumbled, we'd already established ourselves as a husband and wife acting duo. And you can't very well keep the slogan, co-stars on the stage and off, if the audience doesn't believe you're a couple.
So wait, you were found in Robert's room. Does that mean you and Robert are together now?
No. Are you forgetting? We are all here for a family reunion. Suzanne is my cousin. Well, she's my wife's cousin's wife, so I suppose that makes us cousins-in-law?
I was in his room consoling him. Robert's wife has just died, after all.
Smells as fishy as a 2-ton pile of crab cakes, if you ask me.
Maybe it does, but it's the truth.
If the two of y'all are having an affair, you would both be free of plenty of burdens if your spouses were out of the way.
If we were having an affair, which we aren't, why would we want Aunt Gretchen dead then, huh?
If anyone wanted Mrs. Wilcox dead, it was Beatrice and Connie. They said that the old lady deserved to be murdered.
Even if I said she got what she deserved, I don't remember saying I was the one that gave it to her.
That's right.
It's perfectly possible to dislike someone without murdering them.
That's right.
I mean, I may have spit in her morning coffee a few times, but that's it.
That's right.
Really? I knew you were up to something, Miss Googleheimer.
Maybe after years and years of considering murder, Beatrice finally decided to off Gretchen Wilcox once and for all.
Why wouldn't I have just found another place to work if I hated Mrs. Wilcox that much?
And why would we murder Dr. Shanklin and Mr. Livingston? We didn't have a problem with either of them.
Joel had a problem with Stefan.
Here we go.
His reviews appearing in Theater Monthly were downright horrible.
They certainly were.
Okay. Wouldn't that make Stefan want to murder me as opposed to me murdering Stefan?
Oh, I did.
Not necessarily. Why don't you tell them all why you're no longer a theater critic, Joel?
I wanted a career change. Critiquing hotels sounded more appealing.
Are you forgetting that we work in the entertainment industry? We hear all the gossip, and the real reason why you lost your job was because you were fired. Toss it on behind without even a see you later. You were letting all over the place that went on to become great hits. You just tossed them away. Your opinion in the theater community was no longer valued.
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, maybe you wanted to seek revenge for the loss of your job, or maybe you blame actors like Stefan for your failure.
Okay, why would I have murdered Gretchen and Rachel? And why wouldn't I murder Suzanne? If you ask me, it's you and a lot of your mimes who look suspicious here. You've been running around the place all evening.
But the mimes have been looking for food.
How much can mimes eat anyway? It would make perfect sense if one of you were the murderer. You've been running around this place with access to the knives all evening. And who knows where you've been lurking when no one's paying attention? Perhaps through the cabinet to steal the gun?
And what was our motive?
Give me a second. I'll think of something.
If you think sneaking around is suspicious, talk to these three. They came barging into my room and attacked me. Then they started snooping around all my bags. They could have snooped around in all of your guys' stuff too. That sounds like a pretty easy way to come across some murder weapons.
Listen here, yak boy.
Yak man?
We weren't snooping to steal, we were snooping to protect ourselves.
So you claim.
Yeah, why would we want to murder somebody?
That's easy. One of you murdered Mrs. Wilcox as revenge for locking up your guns.
Do you really think we would stoop as low as to murder someone over something that stupid?
Yes.
You were pretty upset that your right to bear arms had been violated. But you were pretty upset about something too, Lola.
That's right. Rachel was wearing this apron made of skin, and that made you angrier than a bull.
You are accusing me of something I am incapable of doing. I do not believe in hurting any living creature, including humans, even those that wear animal skins.
I know we're all pointing fingers here, but nobody seemed to notice the fact that Yak Man over here is looking very suspicious.
Thank you.
How do I look suspicious?
You read all those comic books filled with violence. You must know an awful lot about how to murder someone.
Only if the murder has something to do with supersonic force or techno laser beams. I know nothing about murdering people with guns, knives, or even electricity.
You seem like the perfect murder suspect to me. You wear a variety of costumes.
Uniform guys are uniforms, okay?
You become different comic book characters. Is one of those characters a murderer?
Never.
Maybe you want to be the ultimate villain. A murderer could sure be hiding under all those, costumes.
Uniforms?
You don't even know your real name.
Neither do I. I've been living as my favorite characters for so long, I can't even remember my own name. Something Owen? Bill, maybe?
You honestly can't expect us to believe that you don't even know your real name?
It's true. And if you're gonna point fingers at me just because nobody else is, why not point fingers at the two people who haven't been accused all night, Christy and Freddie?
Us?
Yes, how come you guys get to run the show while we're sitting here accusing each other?
But I would never. And Fuzzy Wuzzy Freddy couldn't hurt a fly.
And wait, that's ridiculous, because when everybody was murdered, we were right here in this room.
That's true. They were in here when Aunt Gretchen was stabbed in the hallway. It can't possibly be them who did it.
That's true. They were out here when Rachel was murdered too. There's no way they could have shoved past Connie and Stefan outside the linen closet.
And when the lights went out when Stefan was murdered, they were in here. So it couldn't have been them then either.
See? So it couldn't have been us, but it could have been one of you. Some of you have the opportunity to murder, and some of you have the motive. Freddy, what we need to figure out is who had both the opportunity and the motive.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Hold it! This guy needs our help. What should we do?
Well, in the murder mysteries that I've been in, there's always a scene where the detective questions.
Well, yeah, that's great, but this beetle brain doesn't have any idea what he's doing. He'll never know what questions to ask.
Maybe we can help him figure it out.
Ooh, I like that idea. It's almost like a game, and you know how I like games. I can just borrow Freddy's notepad here. Now, what we can do is we can ask our friends out here, to see what kind of questions we think Freddy should ask the suspects. And I'll jot down the questions. I'm used to writing everything.
And what do you want me to do?
Stefan, you can just stand there and look pretty like you always do. I'll handle these folks. So, anybody got any questions for Freddy? How about you, sir?
Well, in the beginning there were 2 guns, and now there's only 1. So there's a gun still missing, so where's it at?
This there. Huh. Well, here's a question. Hello, sir.
Where did Lola get the 2x4?
Where did Lola get that 2x4? That is a darn good question, sir. I'm wondering the same thing. All right, we need another question. One more should be good. You got a question?
That one couple, we haven't heard anything from them. Where have they been all night? The redhead and
You can't trust them hippies, let me tell you. All right, well, I think we got enough questions. Thank you guys for all your help. Let's go see if we can get Freddie to ask these questions.
And how do we get Freddie to ask these questions?
Oh, well, that's the easy part. Thank you. Good boy, Freddie. All right, it looks good. Resume.
Where did these questions come from?
Why, it looks like interrogation questions. Did you come up with these all by yourself? Oh, Freddie, you're such a wonderful detective. You said you didn't know what to do, but you know exactly what to do, my little Sherlock Holmes.
Sure, let's go with that. All right, so I've got some questions for you all, and just answer them one by one. Cut down on the, okay, anyway. In the beginning, two gun, but now only... Oh, there's only one. Where's your other gun? There's one in the cabinet, but the other one is...
What did I tell you? You need to be more responsible with your things.
I'm serious. You know, I've fallen out of a couple trees. I've got short-term memory loss. I can't keep track of all of these things.
It was a cheap gun anyway. Just go get a new one from Walmart.
But that doesn't help us figure out where the gun is.
We don't know, obviously.
She's always losing her things. I don't know. I found mine.
She's lost at least half of the squirrels we've caught.
All right, well, somebody keep an eye out for a gun. Yeah, don't use it to kill us. All right. Hey, do you want to ask the second question for reasons you know?
Oh. Lola. Me? Where'd you get the 2x4?
Well, you see, I was in my room, and I was on the ground, crawling around, feeling for my needle, because I lost it, and I just need it. It helps calm me down, and I noticed that my carpet was all funky, and I peeled it up, and I saw a board. And I was like, you know what? That would be awesome in case someone murders me with my knitting needle. I can just bump them in the head and, you know, maybe knock them out, tie them up, who knows? I don't believe in killing, and I ain't letting someone kill me.
You ripped a board out of your floor?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're insane.
You're just jealous because I'm prettier than you.
Okay, next question, ladies and gentlemen. Next question, next. The hippies? We have hippies here? Freddie? Where's the, what hippies? Who's that one? Oh.
I ain't no hippie. What's your question, boy?
She's from Texas.
Wait, are you? You're a boy.
Yeah, I
am. Why are you here?
All right. Well, I got a confession, Lola. I'm your daddy.
Two family reunions in one, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
yeah, that's, okay, so that's all the questions I got.
Oh wow. Do you have any idea who the murderer is?
No, not a clue.
Oh.
What a surprise.
Well.
Oh, do you really think this is such a good idea?
Well, do you have a better idea?
I don't know. I just don't, it doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. It makes sense, doesn't it? If I'm being targeted for murder, the best thing to do is to leave me out here alone as bait.
Yeah, but the problem with that is you will be out here alone. No one's gonna be here to protect you.
I'll be fine. Now, if you go back to your room, the murderer will know I'm out here alone and come after me.
Oh, all right.
Okay, now, when you get back into the hallway, make sure everyone knows that you're going to bed and that I'm out here all by myself.
All right, got it. Okay, good night, Christine. I'll be sleeping in our room if you need me.
Good night, Sugar Bear. Okay, well, now I just have to wait. Oh.
Hello, Christine. I didn't realize anyone was still awake.
Joel, what are you doing out here?
I just wanted to stretch my legs, you know.
Oh, well, Freddy's gonna be awfully mad if he finds you out of your room.
I'll take my chances.
Oh, Joel? Joel, is that a knife in your belt?
No, of course not.
Oh, goodness.
It's a hatchet.
What? What on earth are you doing with a hatchet? Oh.
Well, why do you think I have hatchet?
Get away from me! Leave me alone! Don't hurt me!
I can explain.
No, get away from me!
No.
I won't listen to a
Just
word
give me a
you
chance.
say!
I can explain.
Get away from me! What are you doing?
Put the lip.
Please don't hurt us!
I'm not going to hurt anyone.
Get away! Watch out! No, take Connie! She's young and fresh! She doesn't even have a brain! She probably can't feel pain!
Stop! This is only for protection. You don't think I'd wander around the place without some sort of self-defense, do you? You might try to hurt me.
What? Us? Try to hurt you? That's crazy! A hatchet! Get him!
No!
Give me that
What you've done.
Pick it up! Don't just leave it there!
Face?
Oh, watch out! What's that? I just
No, you did it! Get it back! Everybody's screaming! What in the world?
Moved in here! I think that this was all just a big misunderstanding. Yeah. See, I came into the room and I accidentally frightened Christine.
Accidentally?
Yes. Who beat someone up with a lamp?
You had a hatchet!
Fine. Then Beatrice and Connie came in. And then so on and so forth. I almost got killed. And this...
You? And I guess all of you heard the commotion and decided to just barge out of your rooms in here to see what was going on. Oh my gosh. What comic book character are you now?
Clearly, I'm Princess Gracie Gumdrop. These guys get it.
What?
Princess and heir to the throne in the land of Sugartown. Not all comic books have to be about superheroes.
I'm speechless.
That's a first.
Everything all right up there?
Oh no! Freddy's gonna be really mad! You better get back to your room! Oh my gosh.
Where are you?
Wait, no. Oh no.
Connie, what are you two doing out here?
We just came to see if Christine wanted any cake.
Oh, yes.
That cake has seen better days.
Yeah, well, then I guess I'll just set it,
Here.
over here. Come on, Connie. Let's get you cleaned up. You made such a mess of your midnight snack.
Sorry.
Come on, Bobby Joe.
Wait, what? How did? Do you need help here?
Yep,
Listen,
yeah, I
no,
do.
I
My
got you.
sisters are so worthless.
Here.
They are so worthless.
There you go. You can just wait in the kitchen.
Thank you.
Just there you go.
Oh, okay.
Are you all right? I thought when it came out here that I'd see you wrestling with a murderer.
Oh, no, I'm fine. Connie just had a little incident with a piece of cake, that's all.
And Bobby Joe too.
Oh, yeah, I think she fell asleep on the floor or something.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh no, we're no closer to solving this murder than we were before, are we?
Hey, you know, maybe we should just take our own advice. Just go back to our rooms, have a nap. Maybe by the morning the storm will have passed and we can tell somebody about this.
You're right. Us amateurs are never going to figure out who's murdering everyone or writing those creepy poems.
The poems?
What?
The poems. The poems! Oh, that's it!
What?
Oh, the poems! Oh my God, I know who the murderer. I know
Who
who the
is
murderer
it?
is. Oh my God, I can't believe I didn't think of this
Freddie,
sooner.
who is
Oh, I'm a genius. Hey, I'll tell you in a moment. We're gonna go and we're gonna get all the other guests and we're gonna bring them in here and we're gonna tell them that I need to ask them more questions.
Okay.
All right? Yeah, good. Okay, I'll tell you who it is after this.
Do you think Freddie really knows who murdered us?
It sure sounds like he does. This is most exciting.
I'll say, it sure is a good thing that I have this popcorn ready for tomorrow's movie night.
So, Aunt Gretchen, where's the best seat in the house? I want to be able to see all the action.
Well, you know, how about we go and sit out with our friends out here? They look like they got a good view. Let's go.
I'm a rule breaker. You can't keep me in a box.
All right, well, let's just sit and watch, I guess.
All right, guys, come on out. We just got a couple more
Come
questions.
on, Freddie,
It'll all
figure
be
it out.
fine. Yeah, come on. No, don't tell them that. Yeah, right. Yeah, sorry.
No,
Anybody,
Freddie
come
just
on.
has a great idea.
Yep, totally.
watch out
My
for that.
idea.
It's awfully late, Mr. Franklin. I need my beauty sleep.
Yes, of all people here, you certainly do.
Keep your trap shut. One more nasty remark about my sister, and I'll make sure it's the last nasty remark you ever make, sir.
What are you going to do? Murder him?
Now, guys, ladies. Accusing each other has gotten us nowhere all night.
Yeah, I don't see what good any questioning will do.
You see, I'm not going to ask you all questions. Instead, I've decided that we all should role play.
What's role play?
It's like acting.
Now there's something I'm good at.
That's your opinion.
I'm going to pretend I did not hear you say that. You do that. How can I help, darling?
No, I'm afraid, Suzanne, I'm not going to need your help for any of this. Instead, I'd like to ask our mime friends to act out all of the murders.
The lower class.
Anyways, as the manager of the Mimes, I'd like to know how they will be compensated for their performance this evening.
Well, surely catching a murderer is compensation enough. And hey, saving your life, maybe they make it on the news.
Sounds good to me. They're all yours.
All right, now first, sorry, I had to write your names down. You all kind of look I'm not going to say that. Now, Molly and Minnie, I'd like you two first. Molly, you're going to be the murderer. Minnie, you're going to be Gretchen. Now, remember Gretchen walking through the hallway, murder, stab, note. Begin scene. And watch the cake.
admit even I was pleasantly surprised. What is happening to me?
The subtle nuances were magnificent.
I agree. Now, Morty and Millie, I'd like to have you two up next. Millie, you're gonna play Rachel, and Morty, you get to be the murderer. Now, Rachel with the book, and Morty, there was a, no, please don't use that, that's a real gun. That's a real, no, don't use it, don't, all right, that works. Now, painting and shot a hole through the painting, like that one, see? Yeah, okay, begin scene. All right, yeah, really good, really good. All right, great.
That was even better than the first role play.
I have to agree, but I don't see how this is helping, darling.
You know, maybe just a couple more will really spark the imagination. Now, next, let's have Mickey and Mikey. Now, Mickey, you get to be the murderer, and Mikey, you're gonna play Stefan. Now, you know, oh, you got it. Oh. Listen, dude, you got it. I don't need to give you any advice. Now, murderer, remember, laptop, and okay, yeah, I won't. Begin scene. Sorry, my face. Oh, and don't forget the note. All right, great. Bravo, bravo. All right, next, let's have Molly and Minnie again. Minnie, you're going to be Christine. Molly, you're going to be the murderer.
Oh, sweetie pie, there hasn't...
Begin scene.
Oh, here.
How did she?
Oh, my.
A robe. Very interesting. Is that how you planned on murdering Christine?
You have no clue.
Hey! Mine's just supposed to be seen, but not heard. It was in your contract, Molly.
Save it. I'm being accused of murder here.
I mean, you all you mimes, you look innocent enough, and you certainly never made any verbal threats.
So, how do we know that Molly's a murderer and not any of the other mimes?
Reason I know is because of the poems.
Please don't tell me you're some type of handwriting analyst or something.
No, I'm not, but I'm not colorblind. And as you can see, all of the notes have the same strange orange ink, the same orange ink that is on Molly's glove. What are you doing? What? All right.
She's obsessed with me.
But you said it was food.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was the cake from earlier tonight, but then I realized, where's the cake? Where'd it go? Besides
Just use the icing on the ground.
Oh, great. Bring it over here, Thanks. The cake has, there's not much left. The cake has no orange icing on it.
You're not as dumb as you look, Freddie.
Oh, really? Thanks so much. I try. I really do.
You're so welcome. We just have one little problem here. Oh, Mr. Piffles.
Not another murder! Oh, my God! Oh, she killed the dog! And the cat's killing it!
Anyway, just bury the dog.
Okay. Where was I? Oh, yeah. The little problem here.
Yeah.
Well, you're all going to have to go.
What did we do?
You really think I'd let you walk out of here knowing I murdered 3 people, really? I mean... Well, if you murder us, you'll be responsible for even more deaths.
Yeah.
Then who's going to tell on me? You'll all be dead.
She has a point.
So, it's true. It was you who murdered Aunt Gretchen.
And Rachel!
And Stefan.
Yeah, why exactly did you do that? I wasn't able to figure that bit out.
Maybe this will help you, okay? I was about to take it off anyway, so, I mean, this stuff is...
What? What is she doing?
Wait, what are you doing? What are you taking
God,
off?
I'm so
Is it
glad we
your
get to
robe?
spend
Leave
our
that
last moments together.
No.
I am too, honey.
Oh, God.
What?
Yeah, I don't really know what's going on at this
But
point.
I'm too pretty to die.
Oh,
So
what?
nice.
Raise the mind. Oh.
Okay, I think we're good. Now do you recognize me?
No.
I'm your cousin Molly. You know.
Wait, another relative?
Oh, Cousin Molly. You mean Aunt Henrietta's daughter. I haven't seen you since you were just a little girl. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. How are you?
Wait, Henrietta, who, what?
Oh, Aunt Henrietta. Well, she had a falling out with the family back when I was 4 or 5. No one ever spoke to or about Aunt Henrietta, her husband, or her daughter Molly since, well, forever. I haven't seen you since we were just little girls. So nice to see you
I
again.
know, and now you're all grown up and married? Heard about the wedding, it was fantastic.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was nice, really great.
Yeah.
She has a
Okay,
gun.
wow. Okay, yeah.
Now, the only problem is, you guys have no idea what it's like to be outcast from your family, the people who are supposed to love and support you. So, when I heard there was a family reunion, I waited and waited for my invitation, and it just never came. So, I decided I would have to kill all the people who made me feel so bad. Not that hard.
Isn't there some way we can work this out? Haven't you ever heard of win-win guidelines? Oh my gosh.
It's a little late for that, like 20 years too late.
Somebody do something!
Stand back, everyone!
Volunteering to be the first one murdered. I always knew he was a crazy Yankee.
Excuse me, Prince, what?
Princess Gracie Gumdrop.
Thank
Gumdrop. Princess Gracie, could you please put that down? This is real life.
I know.
Is that gonna even work?
No, it's actually just a prop that I bought at a comic book convention. Can you feel that? It's real.
He still has a gun.
But I can still use it to defeat you.
And how are you going to do that?
Oh my god, it worked.
I cannot believe.
Hey, are you alright? Are you alright? Are you
Oh,
alright?
yeah,
Your
I'm
hand,
fine.
do you need a band-aid?
I cannot believe my life was just saved by Princess Gracie Gumdrop.
What are we gonna do with Molly?
I'll tell you what. We'll just tie her up and we'll put her in the kitchen. And we'll put a Michael's sister at each entrance to make sure she doesn't get away.
All right, that's good. Let's do it, sister. Wait, Mr. Franklin. Listen, I know you're a Yankee, and I normally don't like Yankees.
all right.
But you're a good Yankee.
Where are you
And
going
for
with
that,
this?
Okay, yeah. Listen.
All right.
For that, I hereby declare that because of your good work tonight,
Mm-hmm.
all of the exotic squirrel furs we collect on this here island will be yours.
Really?
Are you sure about that?
What?
Were you gonna talk
Okay,
to us
thank
about
you.
this?
Thank you for doing the best you could, but no, that's not happening.
No.
He can have your exotic squirrels,
No.
but not ours.
Guys, it doesn't have to. You don't. I don't.
Where's
Squirrels
that?
freak me out.
Hey, where's that rope?
Yeah, rope.
It's in the mud room.
Okay, yeah, just please move
Get
the body.
off of her.
Yeah, Eunice, take care of Bobby.
No.
Bobby.
Yeah, I am laying on the floor again because you guys don't know how to help me.
Let me take
I am doing that.
Okay, legs. Yeah, please. Oh dear.
Oh, wow.
This
You
is,
guys really don't know how to do anything.
Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Hey, sorry for your loss. Sorry for your loss. Oh, sorry. All right.
Oh, Freddie, look! The storm seems to have subsided.
Oh, great. That means the ferry will be here and we can notify the authorities.
Well, I'm glad that this is all settled. Come on, darling, let's go finish our discussion. I'd like to coordinate the casket covers.
Yeah. What flowers would you like? I'd really like to know.
Are there any more desserts? These moms over here could eat a house.
Still eating. I have some more desserts in the kitchen.
Wow, they eat a lot.
How much can they eat? They're like thin. What?
Can I get anybody else anything? Oh,
No, we're
no, thank you,
fine.
Connie.
No.
We're okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Well, in that case, I quit.
Oh,
This
really?
life to me is just really stressful, and I'm packing my things, getting on the next ferry out of here, and I'm going back to working in neuroscience.
Wait.
But you're so dumb.
I mean, she is.
Okay.
Well, you know, of all the lousy hotels, inns, and bed and breakfasts I've been to, this one has certainly provided the most interesting experience.
Oh, all right.
It pains me to say it, but that is something to mention in a hotel review.
Okay, cool. Awesome. think we're up to like a 2-star now, maybe?
Oh, yes, wonderful.
No, Princess. Listen, I just wanted to say, wait, what is your real name? Was it Owens? Kevin? Bill? I don't know. Listen, thank you so much. You saved our lives.
No, Freddy. Don't thank me.
Okay.
You're the one who restored order to our dimension. I'm just here merely as a guardian, a watchful shepherd over the flock of innocents, destroying darkness and all that dares to cross the path of virtue.
All right.
You give us hope.
Oh.
You give us faith. And you remind us that everyone loves sweets. Cavities can always be prevented by brushing and flossing twice a day.
What? Could you have been in my life sooner?
Hey, those are good things. That's okay.
Yeah, they'll come off in a few weeks. Yep, brush,
Hey,
yep,
good job,
got it.
high five. No,
Thanks.
I'm a princess.
You know, Mr. Owens, I've always found a man in uniform to be quite attractive.
Oh, brother.
Really? Well, I've always found knitting to be a fascinating hobby.
Maybe I could show you a couple stitches.
Only if I can show you a few uniforms.
I'd like that.
Sounds like the perfect match.
But first, I would like to thank you, Freddie, for all that you've done.
Yeah. You're welcome. Yeah.
How about a little hugsy?
Go ahead.
Ow! Something poked me. What on earth?
Oh! That's where it was. It wasn't lost after all.
You're so silly. Let's go.
Well, this is an interesting start to our honeymoon.
Yes, look at the wonderful family you've married into. Or at least what's left of it.
I think you're it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was okay.
Well, folks, thanks for all your help.
Freddie couldn't have solved his first murder case without you.
And we would just like to say that we are so glad.